Hi, everybody. Welcome to Life with Anita podcast. Tonight, we are going to be interviewing the amazing Dr. Linda Amerson, and we are going to hear from her and what she does and hear about her products. And you're going to get a chance to learn more about her tonight. So, I am going to bring her to the show now. Good
Hello,
evening.
good evening.
Glad to have you on the show, Dr. Linda Amerson. So I have been, being nosy a little bit and going through your profile. And I said, well, listen, this is a very accomplished woman. So would you like to tell the viewers a little bit about yourself and how you became doctor?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. So, my passion and purpose, I tell you, it's been quite a journey. So, I am currently a board certified trichologist, which means I'm a hair loss and scalp disorder expert, as well as a holistic health practitioner. So,
Mhm.
my journey began over 45 years ago. I'm from Corpus Christi. And I did begin in the cosmetology area as an educator.
Mhm.
So as an educator, I was, assisting those aspiring students who wanted to get into the beauty industry. But I really wanted to go further myself as far as my education into hair science, because I've been a research person all of my life. I love biology, love chemistry, I love science. And so I did some research, found out about the field of trichology,
Mhm.
which was available. So that really fascinated me, and I decided to enroll in that curriculum and take my profession to the next level as a practitioner.
Mhm.
So I completed that program back in 1990. So I have been just focusing on the trichology for the past 24 years, but in the hair and scalp business over 45 years. So that was a very good investment, and I was able to transform the lives of so many consumers who have been agonizing with various forms of alopecia, scalp disorder conditions, and they needed answers.
Mhm.
So, with that investment in the education, I have been able to really transform so many lives and help consumers with their confidence being restored. So, it has been quite enjoyable to see the transformations, to see the posture change of individuals once we restore their hair and get their scalp healthy. You see them smile, just their whole demeanor is just totally positive. So that has been very, very rewarding to me. And then I wanted to also take my practice to the next level with incorporating nutritional information that would help with the consumers to know what deficiencies that they may have, which also could impact alopecia, scalp disorder conditions, as well as the overall wellness, health and wellness.
Mhm.
So I invested in to become a board certified practitioner as far as nutrition. And
Mhm.
that was a very good investment as well. So now I'm able to help a person more with internal and external expertise to really maximize their wellness journey. So it has really been very transformational for so many patients.
And now, for the patients that you treat, what would you say has been, what are most of your patients coming in for as far as the hair and scalp conditions go?
But it is a case by case basis, and we service men, women, and children.
Hmm.
So, as far as children, I do see a lot of trichotillomania. I do see some alopecia areata. I will also see some hair thinning in some instances. In adult women, it varies. I see some female pattern hair loss. I will see a lot of traction alopecia, a lot of chemical alopecia. Sometimes I see trichotillomania in adult females and males. A lot of scalp conditions.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Dry, flaky, oily, itchy scalp conditions is a common complaint, as well as inflammation, lesions on the scalp, pimples on the scalp. There are over 100 different categories actually under the umbrella for alopecia.
Wow.
Yes.
And now, so a lot of people, they may have like, say, a dry scalp, and maybe they're just thinking like, well, maybe I just need to wash my hair more, and it's maybe not a condition. What are some signs that they are able to tell that maybe they should come and see you, and that it may be something a little deeper and it may be a condition?
Anytime a consumer sees any changes with their hair and scalp, they need to contact myself immediately because we need to see what it is, how many conditions you have, and the degree of severity, because that does vary. It's a case by case basis.
Mm-hmm.
So you mentioned dry scalp. A lot of consumers saying, well, consumers believe when they see flaking on the scalp that it's dry scalp. That is not the case. There are actually 5 different types of scaly scalp conditions.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to identify what they have and how many conditions they have. I see that on a daily basis. And then there may have inflammation with
Mm-hmm.
that. So there's so many different things that I look for when I offer a hair science analysis.
And now with age, does that kind of put the risk higher for us to have hair and scalp conditions? Or is it pretty much kind of a case by case that you really can't tell? So, like your age, it really wouldn't play a factor in if you develop a hair and scalp condition.
Not in all cases. In some cases, it may be androgenetic alopecia, which is a hair thinning type pattern. However, not in all cases. It's a case by case basis. For example, I could say sometimes it could be medications.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it could be surgical procedures that have a side effect. Sometimes there's trauma to the scalp.
Mm-hmm.
So there could be just so many contributing factors. And also malabsorption to what a person is eating. That
Mm-hmm.
also impacts a person's hair growth rate.
And now, as far as you, what kind of services, what kind of products do you offer to help consumers deal with their hair and scalp conditions?
I'm so happy you asked that question. So we offer hair science technology. We incorporate 3 microscopes. So the first one is our tricholoscope. The tricholoscope, we're actually showing you on the computer monitor your areas of concern. So this is not just a visual analysis, this is hair science. So we're showing you on the computer monitor your areas of concern as well as your entire scalp. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
showing you other areas that you may not be aware of where you're having different conditions going on. And so that is very, very eye opening to so many of our patients. We also use a polarized microscope. With
Mm-hmm.
the polarized microscope, we're actually looking at the shape of the hair bulb. We can tell you how healthy or unhealthy your hair is actually growing.
Mm-hmm.
We also look for, excuse me, hair shaft defects, structural damage. We look for nutritional absorption, just so many things we could see with the polarized microscope. The third microscope is called our epigenetic hair bulb analysis. So with that analysis, we use 4 hair bulbs and we use a device called an S-Drive device. And in 15 minutes, it's going to be able to read the data from your hair bulb and tell you what all of your nutritional deficiencies are. It is truly amazing. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. And now, if people want to, if they have never tried your products or they have
Yes.
never tried this,
Yeah.
What would your advice be to them?
Okay, so we have our own award-winning product, Dr. Amerson's Therapeutic Essentials LLC. Our products have been on the market since 2007, and I contacted a local manufacturing company that would be able to manufacture my products. It was very important that my ingredients were all natural and that they would be very, very effective with a lot of the common disorders.
Hmm.
So I was very, very pleased to partner with a local manufacturing company in North Texas, and they have been manufacturing our products, and the formula stays the same. So I have my own exclusive formula. This is not something that other companies have. This is exclusive to myself and my company. So I'm very excited about that. So with my products, it's very, very effective with hair regrowth. It's great for um, stimulating the hair follicles so that your hair grows faster and healthier. It also helps to heal inflammation on the scalp. It heals lesions on the scalp. It helps with scaly scalp conditions, dry scalp. So it really is very, very effective for those particular conditions. So my products include my hair and scalp shampoo, my revitalizing conditioner. We have an anti-itch soothing oil. So my anti-itch soothing oil is very, very effective for reducing inflammation, severe itching. That's another very common complaint that I hear.
Hmm.
Consumers have an itchy scalp, and
Yes.
that will also vary on a case by case basis. What's causing this itching? And then we also have a very, very effective super hair regrowth follicle serum.
Oh,
So this,
nice.
so the follicle serum is recommended on a daily basis so that it will assist with additional scalp stimulation so the hair regrows. So my products work most effectively as a system. I've had so many consumers over the years say, well, I just want to use the follicle serum. You can, however, if you would really like maximum results, use the entire system. That's the way my products have been formulated for you to
Hmm.
use the entire system for maximum benefits. Don't take shortcuts.
And so now your products, do they come boxed in the system that you're speaking of? Is that how they come sold, kind of like in a box with everything that you'll need to help your growth, your hair growth, and your hair healing process?
We do have different package deals, which is on our website. So we do have the entire set, yes. And then we have like the shampoo and conditioner.
Hmm.
After a person may run out of certain products, they may not need the entire set. So they can go on and order the shampoo and conditioner, and then they can also go on our website and order the follicle serum once they run out of that. So we do have different packages available.
And now, how does your consultations work if somebody is not sure yet, but they want to talk to you to kind of figure out which route they should go?
They need to contact me at 817-265-8854. Schedule an appointment. We have two options for you to choose from. The first option will be 275, and that will include two of our microscopes, the polarized microscope and the tricholoscope. We will do our assessment, and then we will tell you our plan of action, and then make our recommendation for treatments or products or a combination of the two. The second option includes all three of the microscopes. That option is $5.99, and it also includes a either a 37-page comprehensive wellness report or a 33-page hair, skin, and nail report. So those are our two most popular reports. We
Mhm.
also have reports for individuals who are vegan or vegetarian. We have another report for children, another report for the fitness enthusiasts. Um, and so we have other options as well.
I think that's amazing that your products they cater to whether it's a child, whether it's a man or a woman. because you see a lot of products out here and like they're only specific for this person or that person. And so I think that's amazing that your products can really accommodate anybody.
Yes, yes, they are for all cultures. Absolutely.
And now, Dr. Amerson, how I would ask you, so this, a lot of people are probably afraid to get into something like this. If they're like, okay, I think I kind of know about hair and scalp, but not so much. But I know you have a lot of education. So, as other people wanting to get into your field, what advice would you have for them?
My advice would be, if you do not like to read, and if you do not like to study, and if you do not like to research, this profession may not be for you, because I have been contacted over the years by so many professionals interested in going into trichology, but they want to take shortcuts, Anita.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you are not going to be successful by taking shortcuts. You must know what you're looking for. You must take training from a reputable institute or someone who offers advanced training, which is what my clinic does. We actually opened the very first international trichology training center in the USA back in 1999.
Mm-hmm.
So you must go to a reputable person. Do not take a class that is a 2 day or 3 day class and then think that you have everything that will equip you in order to service the community, because
Yes.
that is just not going to be very wise. So another thing I wanted to clarify with your listening audience is, when they hear the term trichology, there are different levels. So there's a person who's taken a very short course, as I just mentioned, 2 to 3 days, and they may be considered a trichologist in training. Then there's the certified trichologist who has gone through at least a 6 month program in
Mm-hmm.
order to become certified. Then there's the board certified trichologist. That usually takes at least 2 years to uh, complete that entire curriculum. Plus, you have to write a dissertation and you must present that in front of a medical board and defend that dissertation. So there's definitely a difference.
Mm-hmm.
So I chose to get my doctorate. So I went through the entire curriculum. So just for your audience, once you hear the term trichologist, don't think everyone is the same. There are
Yeah.
definitely different levels. Just as in nursing, there are different levels.
Yes.
Trichology, there are different levels as well.
Thank you so much for giving that information, because a lot of people, they'll hear what somebody is and then they're like, okay, well, automatically I assume that they know what they're doing. And when you're talking about hair and scalp, like, you have the experience, the education, you've taken that time to make sure that you provide the proper service, to your consumers. And so that's really amazing of you. Now, where can we find your products? Where are they all available at?
Okay, so we do have a clinic in Pantego. And those of you say, where is that? Pantego is right next to Arlington. LA's Hair and Scalp Clinic, 2304 West Pioneer Parkway, Suite number 6, Pantego, Texas, 76013. 817-265-8854. 817-265-8854. Our website is hairandscalpessentials.com. Hairandscalpessentials.com. So currently, you can purchase our products at our clinic. Also, some individuals will call us direct to place the order, and some individuals will go directly on our website to place the order. We did have some other distributors, however, they have closed their beauty supplies
Mhm.
stores. So the pandemic really did cause a lot of businesses to go out of business. But thank God I'm still here.
Mhm.
So you can order them on my website. We have our products. And then also, may I mention my beautiful gift boxes for the holidays coming up?
Yes.
So for the past year, I wanted to share with your audience we have added beautiful embellished gift boxes.
Those are beautiful. I have saw some of those and those are really amazing.
So my idea was is when a person purchases an item of $50 or above, it has to be at least $50, you will be able to get your product in one of our gift boxes instead of a bag.
Hmm.
And then you can repurpose the gift boxes however you would like to. If you'd like to gift it to someone else, this is another one that we have. This is called Thinking of You.
Oh,
And
no.
I'm just so thankful that sales have been extremely well. Everyone loves the gift boxes. This is one of our smaller sizes.
Hmm.
So those are available. So, in addition to the boxes being available for my products, then I began having other individuals say, well, Dr. Amerson, I would like to just buy the empty boxes and put my own gift inside for someone else. So,
Hmm.
that is another option. Now, the only thing I do not have my boxes, gift boxes on my website because each one is one of a kind.
Hmm.
So if you are interested, if you live in the area, you're welcome to come by my office, or you can call me and give me an idea of what you're looking for. I can tell you what I have in stock, and I can give you a price for those gift boxes that are empty.
Thank you so much for that, Dr. Amerson. Now, as we get ready to end our show, what would be some advice that you would give the listeners about how important it is to take care of your hair and scalp, and just remind them of how important it is to come and see you when they feel like there may be an issue?
Yes, it's very important. Hair is a barometer of imbalances within the system. So once different conditions start occurring in your body, usually with your hair, that's one of the first places where you will start to see changes. Sometimes shedding, hair breakage, combination of the two, in addition to certain hairstyles that are worn at a prolonged period of time. So you want to pay attention to that. You want to shampoo your hair at least once a week or once every 2 weeks. Keep the scalp and hair clean. That is very important as well. Excuse me. Another thing is with the epigenetic hair bulb analysis. A lot of ladies and men like to go to the nail salon to
Hmm.
have their fingernails or toenails done on a regular basis. In many cases, you are exposed to a fungal infection or bacterial infection.
Wow.
And you may not even be aware of that. I've had so many individuals who have had the epigenetic report, and the fungus has revealed that this is in a person's system.
Wow.
So when you have a fungus or bacteria in your system, this will weaken your immune system. So, in the climate that we currently are in, you need to keep your immune system as strong as you possibly can. So, please give me a call. Let us do the test for the epigenetic and find out if you have a fungus in your toenails or fingernails so that you can have optimal wellness. That's very good.
Thank you so much, Dr. Emerson. This has been a very informative episode. I am so glad you came on the show because a lot of times people don't think of the importance it is to take care of yourself. And with your hair and scalp, that is a very important part of your body as well to make sure that you're taking care of that. I encourage all the listeners to contact Dr. Emerson, get her products, use them to ensure that your hair and your scalp is healthy so that you can also ensure the rest of your body is healthy. So, thank you so much, Dr. Emerson, for coming on the show. We love to have you. I'm glad you gave out your information, and I'm going to encourage all that I know and also that's listening. Please go out and go and see Dr. Emerson. She's amazing. She has a lot of education. She knows what she is doing, and you will not be disappointed at all. Thank you so much, Dr. Amerson, for being on the show tonight.
You are so welcome. Thank you again for having me.
You're welcome. Have a good evening. And
Thank
thank
you.
you guys for watching Life with Anita podcast. See you guys next time.